Good day, everyone. I am Patricia, Cecille, Berdan, and together with my group, we are going to discuss about healthful habits and lifestyle. So it discussed the importance of physical activity and fitness for good health and weight. It explains how protecting ourselves from germs that cause diseases is an important of keeping well and healthy. Our body weight, physical activities, good personal hygiene, and clean surroundings overall affects our health. Other people may find it hard to achieve a healthy size and weight. People have different attitudes and perceptions about body sizes. It differs from culture to culture. Now, for example, in Japan, sumo wrestlers build up fats to push their opponents, while in Korea, the beauty standard size is short, thin body size. So it only depends on the country which you are in. In the Philippines, we are known to have a petite or small size of body. Same goes to gender roles. Men have larger bones, taller height compared to the female. So it is important to us to know what is the standard body size and weight for male and female separately. Physical activity is a big factor when it comes to our body size and weight. But of course, food is also important. Food stored in the body in the form of fat that can be used for energy during periods when food is not available. Diba? For example, in the morning when we skip breakfast, we still have a little bit of energy. That is because we still have a stored food inside the body. What we eat in dinner may affect the energy that we will use in the morning despite of skipping breakfast. However, the calories consumed from foods need to be balanced by calories used in normal body. That doesn't mean that if you did not eat breakfast and you still feel energy, hindi na kita magkaan ka food. Of course, we need to refill ourselves. We need to drink water and food. The calories used in normal body functions using more energy than we take in the food can lead to significant weight loss. Now, as I said, it can lead to significant weight loss if the food that we consume in our body is kulang. That is why we need to balance our physical activities and the food intake. That's why some other people have their diet plan, their meal plan to balance everything. Importance of energy intake from the foods and physical activities to balance everything, let's discuss the BMRH or the basal metabolic rate. So what is the basal metabolic rate? It is a process that the energy that it takes from our heart to beat, lungs to breathe, digestions, brain coordination for body, growth, and cells to metabolize our food. This is an essential body process and we need energy for all activities we do throughout the day. So the basal metabolic rate is an important process inside our body to keep everything in balance. That is why we need to balance our food and physical activities throughout the day so that our body can function very well.
Good day everyone, I am Anthony the First Castaño Navas. So today I will be discussing about how is BMI calculated and interpreted. So first, what is BMI? BMI stands for Body Mass Index. It is a measurement that uses your height and weight to estimate how much body fat you have. A high BMI can indicate that you have too much body fat for your height, which can lead to health problems such as heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. On the other hand, BMI is calculated the same way for both adults and children. For adults 20 years old and older, BMI is interpreted using standard weight status categories that are the same for all ages for both men and women. For children and teenagers, BMI is interpreted by age and sex. However, BMI is not a perfect measure of health. It doesn't take into account factors like muscle mass, bone density, or how your body fat is distributed. For example, people who are very muscular may have high BMI even they don't have a lot of body fat. The BMI calculation is based on the following formulas. First is kilograms and meters or centimeters. Formula and calculation. Formula: weight in kilograms divided by height meters squared. With the metric system, the formula for BMI is weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. Since height is commonly measured in centimeters, divided by height in centimeters by 100 to obtain height in meters. Example, weight equals 68 kilograms, height is 165 centimeters. So 1.65 meter calculation, 68 divided by 1.65 squared is equals to 24.98. For pounds and inches, formula is weight in pounds divided by height in inches squared multiplied by 703 calculated BMI by dividing weight in pounds by height in inches squared and multiplying by a conversion factor of 703. For example, weight equals 150 pounds, height is equals to 55 in inches. The calculation is 150 divided by 65 multiply by squared times 703 equals 24.96. Standard weight status categories associated with BMI ranges adults are shown in the following table. BMI below 18.5, the weight status is underweight. BMI 18.5 to 24.9 is normal. 25.0 to 29.9, the weight status is overweight, and 30.0 and above, the weight status is obese. So this is the child BMI and growth chart. Growth chart: girls birth 24 months, length for age and weight for age percentiles. Growth chart: boys birth 24 months, length for age and weight for age percentiles. BMI chart: girls 2 to 20 years, body mass index for age percentiles. This is the BMI chart, boys 2 to 20 years. So there are two main purposes of BMI, body mass index. First is risk indicator and second is weight management. So risk indicator, a high BMI suggests someone might be carrying too much body fat, which increases the risk of health problems like heart diseases, diabetes, and some cancer. This can prompt further evaluation with doctor. Second is weight management. Tracking BMI over time can be a tool to see if weight loss efforts are working or if someone's weight is increasing too quickly. The main purpose of BMI is to provide simple screening tool to gauge potential health risk associated with weight.
To continue our report, I will discuss the energy balance. So in this lesson, you will able to know how we could calculate our energy balance. So when you see energy balance, it refers to the relationship between the energy you consume through foods and drinks and the energy your body uses for daily functions. So, energy balance, when we calculate our energy balance, we could able to know if we gain weight, we lose weight, or we maintain our current weight. These are the factors that influences our energy balance. First, we have caloric intake. This refers to the number of calories that we gain through the foods and beverages that we consume. Second one is the energy expenditure. This refers to the amount of energy or calories burned by our body through the various activities that we do. The third one is the activity level. This refers to the level of physical activity or exercises that we engages on a regular basis. The fourth one is the body composition. This refers to the proportion of our muscle, fat, and bone mass. And the last one is the nutritional status. This refers to the overall balance of nutrients in our body, including our intake, absorption, and utilization of essential nutrients. So, when we calculate our energy balance, nagadepende man siya sa muni nga factors if we gain weight, we lose weight, or we maintain our current weight. In getting our energy balance, we must calculate for our BMR first. When you say BMR, it refers to the basal metabolic rate. So BMR is the amount of energy required for basic body functions. It has two calculations. For men, use this calculation. 13.7 times weight in kilogram plus 5 times height in centimeters minus 6.8 times age in years plus 66. For women, 9.6 times weight plus 1.8 times height minus 4.7 times age plus 655. Once you already know how much your BMR is, you could now proceed in calculating your energy balance. So, the formula for energy balance goes this way. Energy in minus energy out is equal to weight gain or weight loss. So, energy in, it refers to the energy or calories you gained from the foods or beverages you consume. When we say naman niya, energy out, it is the sum of your BMR plus calories burned from your daily activity. So in order for you to understand well if paano ni siya gamiton ang ininga calculation, the next reporter will give you a comprehensive example.
Now let's calculate Marie's energy balance. Marie is 35 and she is a farmer. She weighs 50 kg and 168 cm tall. In the morning, she awakes at 6 a.m. and takes 1 hour to prepare breakfast for her family, do some household chores, and eat her own breakfast. This burns 120 calories. She then walks to her fields for half an hour, burning 130 calories. She plugs plants, weeds and digs for 6 hours each day. This burns 200 calories per hour. At noon, she has 2 hour break for have a little food and rest. This burns 70 calories per hour. When she has finished her work for the day, she walks home again burning 130 calories. At home, she spends 1.5 hours taking care of her chickens and preparing for an evening meal for her family. This burning 110 calories an hour. After dinner, she spends some time with her husband and children, finishes her household chores, and this burning 120 calories, and goes to bed around 10:30 p.m. and she burns 50 calories an hour while she is sleeping. We know that Marie has BMI of 1273 calories per day and burns at least 2,380 calories in daily activity, consumes an average of 108 calories a day. So questions, what is Marie's overall energy balance? Is she likely to gain weight or lose weight? Or maintain the same body status? Or weights over food intake or calories and activities level remain the same? So next is, what advice would you give Marie? Taking into consideration of her BMI is currently energy balance status.
Good day everyone. I am Ryan Joy Portillo and I will be tackling all about the lesson 10, keeping fit and active. The lesson is about the many ways in which being physically active and fit can help improve health. It explains how regular physical activity is important for everyone. It discusses some of the important health benefits of being active and fit, such as keeping a healthy body weight and lowering the risk of heart diseases, diabetes, joint and bone diseases. The lesson also presents the health advantages of including a combination of different types of physical activity, such as aerobic, strengthening, and stretching into daily life. Physical activity improves our health and can actually lower the risk of many serious diseases. One of the major benefits of regular physical activity is in controlling weight, which reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, joint and bone diseases. Physical activity includes any and all movements that expend energy. Active lifestyles can provide health benefits without demanding exercise. Daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, and household tasks can improve physical fitness. A moderately active lifestyle is best incorporating movement into daily routines. Exercise should be gradually and regularly carried out, avoiding strenuous activities. People with demanding work or sports should consume enough energy and rest for recovery. Regular, small movements can significantly improve energy balance and weight control, leading to improvements in cardiovascular fitness and other health benefits. To provide maximum benefits for all areas of the body, a range of specific strengthening and stretching exercises are also needed. This is particularly important for older people. First, aerobic activities such as brisk walking, jogging, and swimming. These speed heart rate and breathing and improve heart and lung fitness. Next is resistance, strength, and weight-bearing activities such as carrying a child, lifting weights, and walking. These help build and maintain bones and muscles by working them against gravity. Next, balance and stretching activities such as gentle stretching, dancing, yoga, and martial arts. This enhance physical stability and flexibility, which reduces the risk of injuries. And now, let's proceed to the light, moderate, and vigorous activities. Light, moderate, and vigorous activities are categories used to classify the intensity of physical activities based on how much energy is expended during the activity. These categories help individuals understand the level of effort required for different types of physical activities and can be useful in designing personalized fitness plans. Let's now proceed to the aerobic, strengthening, and stretching activities. Aerobic, strengthening, and stretching activities are three key components of a well-rounded fitness routine that target different aspects of physical fitness. So, physical activity improves health in many ways and when carried out regularly can help lower the risk of some diseases. First, it helps in weight loss and weight control. Second, help to reduce body fat. Third, rebuild or preserve muscle mass. Fourth, help lower the risk of cardiovascular diseases and diabetes. Fifth, improve heart, lung, and muscle functions. Next, it contributes to healthy bones. It improves the strength and movement of the joints, increase flexibility, and improve the range of body movement, improve self-esteem and mental well-being. And lastly, it reduces stress and anxiety. Regular physical activity is essential for maintaining a healthy body and mind, reducing the risk of chronic diseases, and improving overall well-being. It helps in boosting energy levels, enhancing cognitive function, and promoting better sleep quality. Engaging in physical activity also provides a natural stress relief and opportunities for social interaction, contributing to a higher quality of life.
Hello everyone, I am Ashlyn Parreñas and I am going to tackle about the last topic, which is about aerobic, strengthening, and stretching activities. So we have first the aerobic activities. So what are these activities? So these are the activities that has relatively low intensity and long duration. So as the body requires more oxygen, the heart rate increases and lung capacity improves. So example of these activities is swimming, fast walking, jogging, rowing, lawn skating, and also cycling. So let us now proceed to the second topic, which is about the resistance strength and weight-bearing activities. So these are essential for building and maintaining healthy bones. And during weight-bearing exercises, bones adapt to the impact of weight by building more bone cells. So, consequently, bones become stronger and increase in density. So, example of this activity are carrying a child and climbing stairs, which I think are the most easiest and cheapest way to do these activities. And also, this includes skiing, playing tennis, and step up aerobics. So, finally, we're now here in the last topic, which is about balance and stretching. So, these are the activities that help us improve our physical stability and flexibility, thus helping reduce injuries to our muscles and bones. Example of these activities is doing yoga, quadricep stretch, bicep stretch, hamstring stretch, and pectoral muscle stretch. So now, as you can see here in the picture, we have here the sheet where we can see the intensity levels of our physical activities. So here in the level 1, we have sleeping and lying down. The level 2, we have here the sitting, reading, writing, note-taking, studying, watching TV, knitting, and playing cards. So as you can see, it gets harder and harder. The level 3, we have dressing, grooming, dusting, washing, dishes, driving, cooking, ironing, light gardening, and here in level 4, walking, playing with a child, gardening, washing windows, walking steady, making beds, playing an instrument, and level 5, we have dancing, walking fast, walking uphill, skating, so on and so forth. And the level 6, which I guess is the hardest or has a high intensity level, we have here running, swimming, playing tennis, football, cycling fast, pushing furnitures, digging, and rowing. So I guess that's all. I hope you have learned something.